They call me Mr. Tibbs.
I'm the nice guy, this ain't my fault. Thought I found love, well I thought. Threw me away, tossed me in the fall. Stuck in your world, now I'm lost. You say you want me, you ain't acting like it. We on two different pages and I'm not a psychic. I can't read your mind, I can't read your mind. I gave you my time, wasted my time. I think we better off as friends, but then again, part of me wish I never introduced it myself. It would've saved a lot of time and a lot of my health. But you live and you learn, a lot of lessons to learn. And now you asking for me back, but I could never return. And now you think it's next in line, but you lost your turn, man. Girl, you lost your turn. I wish we could've met halfway, but you treat me like a kid, and I am not child's play. A lot of things that you did was foul play, but enough is enough.
Hey. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about this peel because my hyperpigmentation, as you know, when you get a chemical peel, tends to intensify, get more pigmented and darker before your skin begins to flake off. In my case, sloth off. We're at day 3 in the afternoon or evening time, and I just got out of the shower and I was not expecting to have like hanging skin. Now I wanted to make this video to compare the VI peel, like the original, which I've done, to the VI Precision Plus peel, to hopefully help someone watching this video who also likes to do their own research before going in or inquiring about a specific service, to see what their experience was like and if they would recommend one over the other. So as somebody with acne prone skin, a lot of hyperpigmentation, a lot of oil like in my T-zone, that's like where I have a lot of my congestion and like blackheads over time. Someone that also has I don't know what to call it, not scars, but I guess texture in a sense. Like you want to kind of find something that would target a little bit of everything. So I was really interested in trying a VI peel a couple months back, which I documented here on my YouTube channel. So I fell in love with that experience. I felt like right away it was a pretty light peel. I only peeled for like 5 days with that one, and I noticed that it killed off a lot of like active acne during that time. And of course with the texture, like it's amazing if you just want a clean slate. You literally want to wipe your face clean and start fresh and have a little bit of brightness, and you want to have just a flawless canvas for makeup application and just looking glowy. Like that's a great peel I would recommend for someone that doesn't necessarily have a lot of pigmentation like myself. So I ended up doing a second VI peel, the original, maybe like 6 weeks or so afterwards, and that was pretty recent, maybe like 3.5 weeks ago from today. And again, I noticed right away a lot more brightening to my face. My texture was a lot better, but I felt like I could do something a little bit stronger to really see some results. And I was like, let me dabble into getting the Precision Plus. It was only a $50 difference where I went, and I felt like it would be a perfect opportunity to go in since I stacked the peels kind of back to back. And if you're someone that wants to improve the overall look of your skin, especially if you're like me, you have acne prone skin and a lot of congestion, a lot of like oil building up that's causing more active acne, you know, it's best to kind of stack them back to back to get quicker results, especially if your skin can handle it. And I knew that my skin reacted pretty well to the original, so I ended up going in and getting the Precision Plus on Tuesday. Today's Thursday, so it's technically just day 3, and I was a little bit nervous because it is higher acids. Essentially they do the same, it's just boosters. So the lady mixed extra acids into the peel when she applied it. She did about 4 passes all over my face when I went in to get the service done, and then of course I come home and I follow it up with the post peel towelettes for the first 2 days. And you know, I was worried on day 2, which was last night. I didn't really have any updates for you guys. If you did watch my last weekly vlog, you saw me kind of go and get my self-care and go to my appointments with me and all that stuff. So I was worried yesterday because I didn't see any peeling, and when I got the original VI peel, I started peeling both times night 2. So I'm thinking, if this was supposed to be, you know, a higher percentage of acids, why am I not peeling ASAP, you know? So I'm like, is this even going to work? Was this a waste of my money? So I go to bed. I looked regular. I looked like I didn't even go and get a peel done. So I woke up this morning, looked in the mirror, looked regular until I washed my face. I guess the water kind of moistened the skin and allowed it to kind of peel away a little bit. I noticed a little bit this morning around my mouth, and then as the day went on, I'm chatting, I'm eating a lot, I'm moving my mouth a lot, so that's why I have a lot of my peeling here, which happens to most people when they go and get these chemical peels. So the peeling is definitely different in my experience. It's coming off in bigger chunks versus just like little flakes here and there, the Precision Plus compared to the original, at least in my own experience. So that's kind of exciting. I'm wondering if I'm going to start peeling like within just 5 days. Will I be done at the 5 days, or will it be longer than the 5 days? So we're gonna have to stay tuned and see. This right here was definitely and still is a concern. I'll try to put footage here the day that I went to get this done. I noticed when I was leaving the office it was frosting here, and then on the other side I believe that was an active pimple actually. So I don't know if it was like a reaction to it, but it really like heightened the pigmentation. I don't know if it's like blood under there, maybe that's what happened, or if the frosting was like a burn. Girl, I don't know. I'm just trying to be patient and wait out the rest of this week to see if it's gonna peel off along with the skin that's over top of it. But that's really my only concern, because it is such a higher level of acid, you know, like you just, I don't know, you want to be careful with your skin. But other than that, like, I'm chilling. It is a little bit itchy here in this area when I put on the post-peel cream. So that's the only thing, is I definitely want to keep reapplying that, especially to the fresh skin as it appears, because in my experience, if you don't keep it hydrated, you know, it gets kind of itchy, it gets dried out and almost like patchy. So as the rest of your face continues to peel, your skin is just gonna have dry patches. So that was like something that I learned early on in this like skincare journey of mine, is to always keep it hydrated. And if it's really itchy, I always reach for Aquaphor, especially if I'm going to bed. I can just kind of leave it on my face overnight and will really keep that area like smooth, like fresh and smooth, and not like itchy and dry and red and irritated, because that's like the inflammation you do not want with these type of peels. So this is just like an update. I felt like today was a day that I could actually give you my honest thoughts on this peel thus far, and I definitely want to check in along the rest of this week to see any updates as far as like the peeling and anything that I'm noticing that's a little bit different. I think if I were to get another VI peel in the future, like after this, which I'm planning to, I'll probably stick with the Precision Plus, just because it is stronger and it's meant for people like me that want to target the hyperpigmentation, the active acne, as well as the texture, the blackheads, the oil buildup. So it just makes a lot more sense for me. But I mean, it's for different people's skin concerns and different skin types. If you have more sensitive skin, maybe try the original, ask your esthetician what they would recommend, of course. But if you're looking for like results, like thus far, I'm already telling you, like I'm already seeing such a difference in this fresh skin. I'm so excited to see the rest. But if you're looking for like actual results and lightening and brightening of your redness or your dark spots, girl, save your extra coins and put them towards the Precision Plus for sure. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna figure out how to cut this off. Is it bothering anyone watching this? I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just like an honest update. I'm on a journey right now to get clear glowy skin, glass-like skin, fade this hyperpigmentation, and I always feel that I personally get the best results with chemical peels. I stopped doing them consistently through like quarantine and all that stuff, and I felt like it just got really bad with all the masks and just the bacteria and everything else. I kind of neglected my skin a little bit, and then I had moved, so I had to find like a new place to go. So I don't know, but we're back into it. I'm not giving up on my skin, and now that we're going into like fall winter, it's not going to be so sunny. We're not going to be, well, I'm not planning on being outside as much as I would in the summer months. I think this is a great time to start doing peels because your skin does get super sensitive. Guys, I've been in the house, so definitely want to be using that SPF as much as you can and every day afterwards, especially if you have hyperpigmentation like myself. Oh, it itches. You gotta do the tapping. Whew. Gotta go put some more cream on there. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much the updates. I'll see you guys here in a bit.
You say we're better off as friends. I think you should think again. We could be walking hand in hand. I wish that you could understand. I just wanna know what you feel inside. I wish you could see what I see for you and I. Doing all I can, but you turn a blind eye. At the door of your heart, but you left me outside. I wanna know just where we stand, so let's talk about it. Don't just say you love me as a friend, be about it. You forget who I am when the room gets crowded, but God forbid that I speak my mind about it. You don't believe a word I say, acting different, but you think we all act the same. Getting sick and tired of the stupid game that you play. Say you want me.
Hey you guys, it is like later on in the afternoon on day 5 of my VI peel, and I just took a shower, so a lot of my skin, I don't know what it is with this peel, but I feel like it's taking forever to peel versus the original. That's something that I'm noticing right away. But if you guys can see, you can see a clear difference of my old skin that still needs to peel versus like all this like new, fresh skin. Oh my god, I just noticed that, and my forehead started to peel earlier this morning. Sorry, I'm looking so crazy. Still concerned about this, but it hasn't even gotten to that point to peel. But already, like, the texture is so nice. I've been going in with the cream multiple times out of the day, and then of course reapplying the sunscreen because it's a little bit dry straight out of the shower, but it's so bright and smooth, and I don't see any or feel any active acne. So see if we can get wet pores. Wet pores, wet blackheads. This, okay, I'm over the peeling by now, but it might be worth it, you guys, because my skin never felt this nice with the original. But it could also be because this is my 3rd chemical peel, you know? But this one is doing something that I didn't see from the previous. But tomorrow is supposed to be day 6, and by now with the original I should be done peeling for the most part. Like, this is definitely taking a long time, and you don't want to rush the process. By the way, when you shower, don't have it hot and steamy if you like it that way. I've been taking like warm showers because the heat and stuff and the water in general will really loosen up that skin, make it a lot softer, and it's a lot easier for it to peel back. And that's not necessarily good. It might be good if you want to get it off your face, but you really want it to do its thing naturally so it can pull away all of that hyperpigmentation, whatever else needs to come off on its own. So I don't know, it's just taking a little bit longer than usual, but if it's giving me really good results, I'm not even mad. So I just want to pop in because I'm actually noticing something different today. Whereas like, I don't know, day 3 I really started to see the peeling. You guys saw yesterday it looked like day 3, and now today a lot more of the skin is coming off and it's revealing like fresh skin. So really excited. The skincare journey is definitely that, a very long process, but I'm really happy with my decision to go in and get this done, and hopefully tomorrow we'll see most of this coming off. Don't mind my hair. I didn't have a chance to do my edges or anything. But I've been going through it. I mean, I get VI peels pretty often, so this is still from the original one that I had gotten, but oh my gosh, my skin feels like the Sahara Desert. So aftercare really is so crucial with this. If you're a lazy person, like, stop it. Like, you need to take care of your skin, especially during this time. I just like to press in the cream because this is kind of peeled back. I don't want to start rubbing it in and then exfoliating my face accidentally. So this is just the method that works best for me. And on day 3, like, this new skin that was peeking through, it was burning when I was putting on product. Today, not so much. So that tells me that it's like healed, which is nice. Sunscreen. Y'all, I have been in the house, but I'm not taking no chances. This, I'm not even gonna lie, does not blend with my skin, as you guys have seen from past videos. Makes me look blue and ashy, but it will absorb. It will, but don't forget the neck. You just don't want your face to get burned from the sun, and you don't want those spots to get darker after we've gone through all of this to try to fade them. You see what I'm saying? But after this, like the 2 weeks, I'm gonna go back to using my Black Girl Magic, or not Black Girl sunscreen, fragrance free. So I'll link it down below. That's what I typically use because I don't get this issue. And if I were to do my makeup on top, I'm pretty sure I would look like Casper if it was a flash of a photo. So I highly recommend the Black Girl sunscreen. Britain put me onto it, and I am grateful. So yeah, this is just about as good as it's gonna get. There's some like dead skin on my hands that kind of came off a little bit. That's why you have to be careful not to be abrasive with your face and kind of let it do its thing naturally. But it's turning like black, the skin. It's kind of disgusting. But hopefully tomorrow we'll see some more results. Bro.
Don't know where to go. I need you to show me. Sometimes I be tripping like you're looking on the
guys. Good morning. It is day 6 and I was in the middle of washing my face, and you guys remember that spot that I was really concerned about? Tell me how it completely peeled off. The pigment included. I know, sorry, this is gross, but I was hoping that this would happen and it wouldn't leave a huge freaking scar. But wow, this peel is doing something. Day 6, I still have a lot to go. I'm like holding on to this. Still like my most problematic girl, I can't talk. It's very sunny right now. I have a lot more like fresh skin, but all of this is still dead and needs to go. It's taking too long. I feel like 7 days is probably going to be the length of this peel. It's a lot slower than the original. That's definitely a huge difference. This is all dead still. My nose pretty much peeled. It's so soft, like no pores, no blackheads, no oil buildup. Like wow, I've never had like such smooth, bright skin. Mind you, like look at this little bit of a glow. I don't have any cream on right now, but I got really excited when that thing came off in the sink. I'm like, oh my god, it's there. Like it literally peels off your face. That's why you don't want to exfoliate your face too much in the shower before it's ready, because it might miss coming off by itself, if that makes sense. But anyway, that's my update. Day 6 in the morning, 7 a.m. Hopefully by tonight, I don't know, probably more like tomorrow. A lot of this, and then like my chin. My neck still needs to like peel. I don't really know what's going on down there.
Hope I'm not misunderstood on the long way home.
back finally with, I guess, my final updates and thoughts. The last update I had for you guys was day 6, and I was still peeling a little bit. And it's funny because after I showered that same night, most of the skin came off in the shower. So I wanted to wait. Today's actually day 10 since getting this peel. I wanted to wait for the initial like overall redness in my face to kind of cool down a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I picked up my acne yesterday, and this was just because I had a lot of purging. I think just from having that top layer of your skin kind of falling off, having those breakouts underneath kind of just come to the surface. I think that's the initial thing that happened, and I just couldn't take it. So don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't pick at your face. So that's why you guys will see like some redness and all of that, but the overall like complexion of my skin has definitely gone back to normal. And this typically does happen for me on day 10, like after getting the peel. So I'm actually really frustrated with my skin at this given time, and I know it's more than just what I'm doing on the outside of my skin, and that leads me to what I want to do next with like this whole skincare journey and everything that I'm on. So let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in keeping up with this skincare journey. But I want to take like a food allergy test. I know there's some things that I will eat that will flare up my skin, start having eczema, you know, show up on my skin, acne, painful cystic acne, like dairy products. So I want to get like a confirmation of a list of foods that my body just does not like, that it kind of rejects or reacts in a negative way. I think that'll really help me out. And to be honest, you guys, I think that is much needed and much overdue, so I can start really targeting the things that are going on within my body instead of just going in and getting all of these treatments, spending money on, you know, chemical peels, $150 every 6 weeks, when I'm eating foods that could be triggering the acne itself, which is just going to cause more hyperpigmentation and making me want to go get more peels on top of it. So I think it'd be nice to kind of do a vlog on that and to find out what's going on, and if it will actually make a difference if I tweak my diet to kind of cater to that list situation. So if you guys have ever done one of those type of things, let me know your experience in the comment section below. But as far as the VI Precision Plus versus the original, my overall thoughts, do I really see a huge difference? I don't know. And I don't know. I think because I've been eating foods that I might be sensitive to, I've been getting more breakouts. I'm also about to get my peri. So all of those things just, it's annoying. It's a lot, but I can see that my skin is just very glowy in the areas that I don't have any like active acne. Oh my gosh, the skin is so nice. So I think it definitely works tremendously for textured skin. Pores, like my pores were really bad around my nose, here in between my brows, basically just in my like T-zone area. It did amazing things. My skin so smooth, so clear, so buttery soft, fresh. So I think it does obviously a little bit more with the additional acids and the strength of it compared to just the original. So if you have the extra money, definitely recommend going for that if you have skin similar to mine. And I think once I actually target like these active pimples here, like here on my jaw, this side's just so I think it's soy. Yeah, I've been eating a lot of soy recently, like soy sauce on sushi, and this plant-based butter has a lot of soy, and I've been using all that in my grilled cheeses, like so I had to cut that out. 3 days ago, I realized maybe soy is triggering my acne because it messes with your hormones, and I have hormonal imbalances that flare up in my acne. So that's what I was thinking, that one of those allergy tests would be kind of beneficial. They're kind of expensive, so I don't know, but you do get your results pretty quick. So I'm definitely interested to do that for my next update when it comes to this journey, because I'm really trying to get my skin under control by the end of this year. And girl, it is October. So we need to get this stepping. But overall, like my skin, you can just see like, wow, it's brighter. It's super smooth. Sorry for the awkward eye contact, but it's just super smooth. It has a nice glow. And this is where I would have a lot of like congestion, clogged pores. You would see like black dots everywhere. It's just completely fresh and like renewed, which is really nice. My forehead has always been like the nicest part of my face, so shout out to that. As far as like my cheek area, brighter, as you can see in like the clear spots. Because I like picked up my skin, it's just messing with my confidence there. So I need to be better at that. It was just very kind of like painful, and I think it was just a flare-up from all the soy. So hopefully within the next week or two that will go down. I am also back to using my own skincare, so they do recommend for 2 weeks to just use the post-peel SPF 50 and then their treatment cream. But since I'm not peeling anymore, I wanted to use something a little bit more moisturizing that has like vitamin C serum in it as well. So that's what I did today, and I think the products are really able to absorb in my skin now too, since all that dead skin is no longer on my face. So it definitely helps with products being able to penetrate deeper into your skin. That way, if they have like vitamin C and all that good stuff, it can really work, I think, like even better, 10 times better than having like a full layer of just like dead skin sitting on top, you know? I think that I would definitely do another round of the Precision Plus next month, maybe towards the end, and see if I can get a little bit more lightening to this hyperpigmentation that I have on my face. I do think it has faded though too, but it's not going to do much if you're still breaking out and then you're getting more hyperpigmentation, right? It's not really going to look like it did anything because new things are popping up out of nowhere. But I can totally see a difference from last month compared to this month. So progress, it's definitely a journey. It definitely takes time, and if you have acne prone skin, you know how it is. It's easy for people to say, well, stop wearing makeup, or stop doing this, stop doing that, but they just don't know unless they've been in your shoes. And I think a lot of people can be kind of insensitive, especially on the internet, when it comes to people's skin, and then, you know, bringing out that insecurity and pointing out things that we see ourselves. I see my face every day, you guys. Like, I'm very much so aware of how I look and, you know, my breakouts and all that. Like, I don't need other people pointing it out, and I get you're trying to help, and sometimes it's not solicited. Like, if I ask for advice, that's great, give it to me. But if you're telling me you need to be doing this, you need to go get on this pill, get on this steroid, like, I've done all that, you guys, and I'm on like the natural side of healing my body. I don't want to pump my body with, you know, antibiotics that are killing all of my good gut health. It's just, it doesn't work for me, and I'm not really trying to be on a pill just to have clear skin when I can target one thing, which would be my diet. So that's where I kind of plan to go in the future, is target my diet and tweak that, because I feel like that could be a huge role in how my skin responds. And also stress. Like, I'm very stressed right now for a lot of things I don't want to get into in this video, and that shows in my skin. Like, your body can go through a lot when you're stressed. It literally takes a huge toll on a lot of things, which I've spoken about before on my YouTube channel. So everyone, just, if you deal with acne, like, there's so many triggers to it. It's not as simple as one thing, one fix, one pill, one dermatologist. Honestly, my experience with going to the dermatologist is they don't care. Every time I've gone, they're just so quick to look at me, here's your prescription, go get your pills. If it doesn't work, come back and I'll give you another one. Like, that's just not it. Like, I just don't feel like they care. They're more so focused on the revenue and getting you on a pill and that quick fix. I don't know, like, that's just not what I personally want to do. So I hope that you can be kind in this video in the comments. It's a very vulnerable thing for me. This has been a very long, like, I think, journey, like, dealing with my skin. And my favorite esthetician is in LA, so I just, oof, everything that she was doing for me was working great with my treatments. The peels were very different, and I felt like I saw even more results with the TCAs versus the VI peel. So, sorry, my dog is snoring over here. So that is also a little frustrating because I don't have her magic working on my skin. But that's okay. We're gonna hopefully find a solution here in this city that I'm in. But I don't know, like, it's just, I don't know. I'm at a better place with my skin than where I used to be. I used to literally wear makeup every single day, and I had really bad skin. Like, I just was super insecure then, wanting to cover up, wanting to conceal. I wouldn't even open my door if I ordered Postmates without makeup. Like, I literally had to put makeup on to order Postmates. Like, that's just I had to put makeup on to take my dog out. I had to put makeup on to leave my house, to walk down the hall, to throw my trash in the trash chute. That was how insecure I was at one point in time with my skin. So to see where I'm at now, vlogging no problem without makeup, go to the gym and feel confident in a public place, like without no makeup on, running errands, no makeup. Don't get it twisted. I love wearing my mask up out here because it hides my face. And then honestly, I just be feeling so confident with the mask in public because I just don't care. But it's just like crazy to see that night and day transformation and work on my mental at the same time as working on the outer appearance. I think that sometimes we can fix all the things that we want on the outside and still feel insecure about things, right? So you kind of have to just look at it with a grain of salt and understand your situation, do what you can, like, and kind of control it, like take it into your own hands and not let your insecurities control and rule your life and the things that you choose to do. And like me, like back then, like I wouldn't want to go out because my skin was so bad. I wouldn't want to film videos because my skin looked terrible when I would go back to edit them. So I would delete the footage and never post. Like, it literally controlled the things that I did. I didn't want to go to beauty events because I just didn't feel comfortable, you know? So getting out of that mindset was a beautiful transformation. And now I'm working on my skin with like a more loving, positive space, which doesn't make me stress out as much as feeling like crappy about myself and wanting to just feel desperate to just, I don't know, fix my face, like whatever. I think we've all felt that type of way if you deal with acne prone skin, and if you haven't, you're super blessed because it just gets triggered by the littlest of things. And let me switch to a vegan plant-based diet and buy all these green juices, or let me get this LED red light face mask, or let me go spend $200 on a facial, or let me go get this face cream because I saw it worked for someone else, or let me jump on Proactive because Justin Bieber used it. Like, let me get all of these things, and then you're spending all of this money, and you're still dealing with acne. You're so desperate to find a fix for it. You're getting stressed out. It's like that endless deep cycle that I feel that a lot of us have been in, and that was a vibration that I'm very grateful that I got myself out of. I've accepted that my skin is this way, but I'm not gonna sit there and say that it's gonna stay like this forever, because I can figure something out for myself, and with that, something might work for me that might not work for you. And I had to understand that the hard way when I was buying all these products and I was wondering, why do I have all this stuff? It doesn't work, it's making it worse. So I don't know, I had to just sit and reflect and change my mindset along this journey and figure out things that work for me, which brings me to this video of getting chemical peels. It is definitely worth the investment, and I've seen the most results with it when it comes to working on the outside of my skin. But of course, we need to target the issue, which is inside, what we're putting into our bodies. And if you have hormonal imbalances like myself, I've found supplements that help me really well with balancing that, which it's actually called Balance by Alani Nu. So if you guys want to check out my experience, I'll throw my video in the cards where I show you the 30-day process of me taking it and how bad my skin looked. Like, that alone really helped me with the like redness and the overall pigmentation, the complexion of my redness, and just evening out my skin, but also balancing my hormones. And it definitely does mess with my period flow. My period comes very early, not like the 4 weeks. It comes like a whole week earlier, but with that, like, it's very light. Like, it's great. It works for me, and I'm still continuing on with taking that. Natural medicine like herbs like maca root really help balance out my hormones. So I had to find these tweaks along this journey, and that's just for me personally what path I want to continue to go down versus going on the harsh medications that completely dry out your body, dry out your skin, can cause more depression or kill all the good gut health that you have going on. Like, that might work for some people. That might be the path that some people want to go on, but I think it's like a respect thing not to shove those type of, you know, ways onto everyone. And I don't know. I know people mean well, but sometimes it doesn't come off that way to the person that's dealing with everything. You know what I mean? Because trust and believe, if someone has acne, I'm pretty sure we've all tried everything. So someone telling us, try this, try that, like, I don't know. I don't want someone to feel like they can't leave their house because their skin is a certain way, because I was very depressed then, like, and it shouldn't control everything, but unfortunately sometimes it takes that big of a toll on people. So just know you're beautiful. It's not something that defines you, and it shouldn't be something that you feel ashamed of, and it shouldn't be something that you feel insecure about. But I understand if you feel that way, because I have too. I hope that this helps at least one person understand that their skin shouldn't define their beauty, and it's not your fault that you have acne. Like, it's really not your fault that you have acne. Sometimes it's more than just surface level. So yeah, shout out to all my girls out there dealing with what I'm dealing with, because I get it like nobody else. So if you guys would be interested in more updates, you know, for this journey, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm not doing it, because I hate doing videos like this, but I try to help the people understand that they're not alone in this. It's frustrating, you guys, but that's the other thing. You can't get frustrated, because it's gonna make it worse. But anyway, thumbs up, subscribe, y'all stay safe. I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye.
I know things are gonna turn out. I don't know where I'm going, in troubled waters, but I'm floating. I've been down and out with my knees to the ground. I know things are gonna turn around.
I've been lost with no place to go.